Hello, creatives. Thank you for dropping by. As usual, hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me out, helps the channel out. It helps us get more watchers, which is awesome. Okay, so today's thought is a little different, and you might be familiar with one part of it, but I want you to be familiar with the rest of it. Excuse me. So it goes like this: be mindful of your diet because you are what you eat. Everybody knows that part, right? You are what you eat. We've been hearing that for years and years and years. You are what you eat, but you also are what you read, what you hear, what you see, what you watch. And those are the parts that we may not be so familiar with. So you are what you eat. We understand. If you eat junk, your body becomes unhealthy. You end up having sicknesses that you may not want. This is barring any hormonal things, but what you eat makes a big difference in how your body reacts, if you're healthy, if you're ill, and it impacts your daily life. It impacts your quality of life. But here's where it gets a little deeper. You are what you read. So whatever you, excuse me, itchy. Whatever you spend time reading impacts who you are. It gets into your head. It starts impacting your thoughts. You are what you hear. So again, I can tell you this from personal experience. When you hear epic music and it's really dynamic and it's awesome, you feel inspired. You feel like you want to do more. You feel like you're ready to take on the world. That's one of the reasons why armies in the past used to have drummers, used to have a section which would actually play drums or percussion instruments, because what that does is that it inspires the soldiers. It inspired the soldiers to fight, right? Um, so what you hear, the music you hear, is just as important as the books and articles that you read, and what you see, what you watch, what you expose yourself to, what visually is also impacting who you are, who you become. So you have to be careful. That's your diet. So it's diet is not just what you eat, what you ingest. Well, it is what you ingest, but not what you eat, not just food. But it's what you ingest in the sense of what you read, what you hear, what you see, all these things combine to make you who you are. So you have to be very careful about what you allow in, because it all has an effect. And you may think, I can control myself. I know myself. I know who I am and my personality. And I'm not saying you don't, but I want you to recognize and acknowledge that these things, the things that you eat, the things that you read, the things that you hear, listen to, and the things that you see all have an impact on who you are as a person. So I want you to be mindful of that. Be careful, because sometimes things that seem indirect have a direct impact on us. So today I want you to be mindful of your diet, not just what you eat, because it's important for your health, your overall health. What you eat impacts who you are as a person, it impacts your quality of life. In many cases, it can impact the longevity of your life. What you read impacts your critical thinking, your thinking in general, and the things that you expose yourself to. What you hear, the the articles or podcasts or music that you listen to impacts who you are as a person. It can impact your moods. It can impact how you behave, and what you see, what you spend your time watching, also impacts who you are, impacts your life, impacts your general mood. All these things are important. So today, I want you to be really careful about those things. Take a moment and start analyzing the things that you're watching, the things that, so that first start with what you're eating, because that's one of the easiest things to modify, impact. So start with that. What are you eating? How is that impacting you? Does it make you feel energized, or does it make you feel slow and lethargic? Take a look and see. Now, what are you reading? Are you reading things that are positive for you, things that are going to make you a better person, think about that. What are you hearing? What kind of music, what kind of situations and things are you listening to? Again, is it positive or is it negative? Everything has an impact. And what are you watching? What are you seeing? Whether online or on TV, what are you watching? Do these things have a positive impact on your life, on you as a person? Or is it a negative thing? Is it depicting other people negatively? Is it depicting you negatively? Take careful stock of the things that you're exposing yourself to. This is your diet. This is your complete diet. What are you doing with it? Watch it. Be careful, okay? And above all, I want you to be uncommon. Have a great day.